what the heck, I'll laugh anyway.
Speaking of kids and Ghostbusters real quick, my favorite story from Ghostbusters is after the movie came out, William Atherton, who played like the EPA stooge, you know, who's like, we're shutting down the containment union.
Yes, it's true. This man has no dick.
Yeah. Yes, exactly. Dickless. Yeah. He's walking around Washington, D.C., you know, and he feels pretty good about the movie. A school bus of kids drives up, and they all start waving at him. And he's like, oh, they know me from Ghostbusters. And then all the kids yell, Dickless, hey, Dickless! And he got so depressed.
Wow.
Yes, true story.
Well, yeah, it's like...
Because William Atherton's my father.
That's great nerd off. Last time I had this much fun is when I had my friends over. We watched the original Star Wars on VHS. And played Star Wars Monopoly.
Awesome.
Out nerd that.
I just threw a fucking Blade Runner party. I threw a Blade Runner party showing the final cut on a fucking big screen Blu-ray.
Nice, nice.
With the briefcase and everyone held a toy. And that was awesome.
Blade Runner party, that's fucking sweet.
We're making it a yearly thing, so you'll come to the next one.
I'm there. I'm in.
Blade Runner 09. Fire Teams.
BladeRunner09.net.
That movie, I don't even have to jerk off. I'll just come without touching it. Oh, that's so great.
Oh, I haven't. Can I tell one more quick story that's like that?
As much as you want, go right ahead.
Thank you. She blinded me with science. The video to that, you know, has like a scientist who's like, she blinded me with science, and like he's like a.
We're talking to all the old people in here.
Yeah, sorry.
All
kids.
of you little kids just sit in your chairs. We'll get that.
Everybody else who's listening to the podcast.
You look it up on Google. It's Thomas Dolby.
Who are these old dudes?
But so that guy's walking around everywhere. The guy that played the scientist, he was a real scientist who was just friends with Thomas Dolby. So many people would go up to him and they would yell, "Science!" that he killed himself.
That is a funny
story. Ladies and gentlemen, Asterios Kokonos. He does funerals, divorces, circumcisions, any painful event.
I'll do it.
Chris, where can people find some of your things?
I am.
What's as rousing as that?
I promise you, I don't give a fuck about anything. I appear on the G4 Nerdwork, and I write for Wired, so I pop up on that, and then I have a website called Nerdist, and then my Twitter thing is Nerdist as well, and then I'm a talking cow on a Nickelodeon show, and that's pretty much. Boo! I know. Okay, all right. I know there's no such thing as a male cow with udders, and that fucking really pisses people off about my show. And I'm always like, animals don't fucking talk either, so get the fuck over it.
They weren't saying boo, they're saying moo.
Yeah. Well, moo earns. Moo earns. Moo earns.
I was saying boo earns.
Boo earns. Cheers to you.
Anything you just like to add?
Yes.
5 words or less?
Yes, there is. I would like everybody to go out there and buy The Mighty Avengers issue 16. Can I get a zoom in on this? Because, speaking of awesome things, hot gay kiss between Skrullectra and Skrull Spider-Woman. You can't miss it. Yeah, exactly, right? You guys know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
See, if your Star Trek episode had been 2 ladies kissing, that would have been on TV since the 60s. That would have been on TV right away. You had to make it 2 guys, which I'm scared of.
This kind of dialogue is great because, in my opinion, one of the cardinal sins of the geek community is to mount an argument to just say, it is bad because it is different. Right. You know what I mean? To look at like the Lord of the Rings and say, oh, they changed this, therefore it is bad. Now, mount an argument and say, all right, if you change the squid ending, it's bad for all these good reasons. You know what I mean? But like that's the important thing because I want to call on geeks everywhere Just raise the level of the debate. You know, it's like if you don't like a change, explain to us why you don't like it.
No, I mean, the Comics on Comics crew saw the movie on the midnight showing in Hollywood, California. No one under 300 pounds was in this theater with us. I just want to point that out. I mean, like, literally, the sad thing is they all also have goatees. So it was the Comics on Comics crew, and then 100 of us. And people come in going, where did she get the gun from? There's no space. And then people going like, I don't think there was that much action in the comic. Well, the weird thing is the comic doesn't fucking move. You just have to look at it and be like, listen, asshole. Like, things can't always be the way you And also, let's be clear. 90% of nerds will hate anything. That's kind of our thing. It doesn't really, it could have been perfect. Alan Moore could have been standing there next to it going, oh, that's great. We'd have been like, fuck, Alan's sold out. We will seriously hate anything. We will find a reason, especially if the word comic is involved with it, which is why we make bad stand-up audiences. But the point is, like, I mean, it's just nerds don't like to embrace stuff that's targeted at us, although we buy it all. So let's figure that out. I mean,
look, we would have had the same discussion about nipples on the bat suit. Some of us would have been okay with it.
Yeah.
Yep. We're still having that discussion.
Can I ask a question? Can I ask Jeff a question?
Yes.
Yeah, sure. Why is Wolverine so mad at the sky?
I was just coming in. I was just coming out of the bathroom. Another thing I found near the bathroom was I saw this paper, the Golden Gazette. Crime novels are back. I thought, oh, that's kind of cool. All L. Ron Hubbard novels, including Beyond All Weapons. That's right. They've gone beyond weapons. All of them.
But it actually brings me. I have a couple ideas about how Lost ends. If I guess,
I will try to keep a game.
If I guess them, will you tell me if I'm right or not?
Once for you.
Okay. Okay, here we go. Jacob is secretly a polar bear with laser eyes that eats the cast.
Partially.
Okay. This is going to be another thing. Ben wakes up in bed and says, that was a crazy dream, and then he goes to his job at a nougat factory. Is that it?
The creepiest nougat factory ever.
It's pretty creepy.
Spin-off nougat factory.
All right. Jack and the crew of Oceanic Flight 815 have to beat a team of Widmore's robots in a pivotal volleyball match for control of the Greek Council. They narrowly win as the comedian Monique shows up and says, look at these titties! Everyone high fives, and the credits roll as 38 Specials Take Me Back to Paradise.
Wow. The theme from Revenge of the Nerds 2.
Nerds in Paradise.
Of course, yes. Very good, yes.
That's awesome.
Were any of those in ballpark
There
range?
seems to be a recurring theme here, but no.
Well, we have the Sci-Fi Channel.
Yes, we do.
And we have True Crime Network and Chill, and we've got some of the best stuff that's already been done. So.
Yeah, but the problem with Sci-Fi Channel is that there's not a whole lot of sci-fi on the Sci-Fi Channel.
Exactly.
I love wrestling on the Sci-Fi Channel. That's great.
No, they do not.
Yes, they do.
Yeah, they do.
ECW, Extreme Championship Wrestling, is on Thursday nights.
Do they dress up in sci-fi uniforms?
Well, they're
That
all
would be
vampires,
cool.
to be fair. Yes, exactly.
That's cool.
They take serums. It's great.
They take serums?
No, they just punch each other. It's terrible. The first page of the X-Files comic, it says like Kansas, and it's a beaten up truck in front of a farmhouse. And I go, oh yes, someone's been murdered. This is good. I look like, and then the very first line that Fox Mulder has in the comic, I wrote it down. Let me pull it up. Is he goes, well, it's not every day a missing woman turns up after 17 years, not having aged a day. And I was just like, I can't wait to read.
Must have been Fox Mulder, huh?
It's like, I'll bet Scully thinks that it's science and Mulder thinks that it's magic. I'll bet gotcha.
Ladies, he is still single.
I don't know why. My hero clicks love me. Love me. They do. You turn the little dials and it's like, hey, Asterios.